Hello everyone! So today, start na ulit tayo ng ating mga lessons. So ngayon ay week 5 na ng quarter 2. Ang lesson natin ay laws of exponents. By the way, I am your teacher for today. I'm Miss Mai Sotes. So ano nga ba yung mga exponents? Ang example ng exponents are these. So 2 raised to the third power. Pwede rin natin itong basahin as 2 raised to 3 or 2 cubed. Okay, so yung 2, ang tawag sa kanya ay base, samantalang yung 3 naman, tawag sa kanya ay exponent. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng number na to? So yung 2 raised to the third power, ang ibig sabihin niya, tatlong 2 na minultiply with each other. So 2 cubed is equal to 2 times 2 times 2, and that is also equal to 8. Examples. Write the following in expanded form. Letter A, 7 raised to 5. Letter B, quantity 2x raised to the fourth power. So sa letter A, limang 7 na minultiply with each other. So 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. While sa letter B naman ang answer, 4 na 2x na minultiply naman with each other. So 2x times 2x times 2x times 2x. Other examples. Write the following in exponential form. Letter A, 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. Letter B, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So ang trick dito, bibilangin mo lang kung ilan yung mga number na minumultiply with each other. Sa letter A, 6 yung base. Tapos, mayroong 4 na 6, so therefore, yung exponent ay 4. So, answer is 6 raised to 4, or 6 raised to the fourth power. Sa letter B naman, 2 ang base, ang exponent ay kung ilan yung 2, which is 6. So, 2 to the 6th power. Now, punta na tayo sa laws of exponents. Number 1, product law of exponent. Ano yung sinasabi ng product law? So, sa product law, for any real number m and integers x and y, pag minultiply natin yung pagkaparehong base, for example, m raised to x and m raised to y, since pareho sila ng base, all you need to do is add the exponents. So, m raised to x plus y. Example, b squared or b raised to the second power times b cubed, ang gagawin mo lang, b raised to 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. So, ang answer natin dito, b raised to 5. Okay, second law. Quotient law of exponent. So, sa quotient law naman, for any real number m and integers x and y, when we are getting the quotient of m raised to x divided by m raised to y, all we need to do is get the difference of the exponent. So, m raised to x minus y. Example, a raised to 5 divided by a raised to 2. So, a raised to 5 and a raised to 2, pareho sila ng base, which is a. So, all we need to do is get the difference of 5 and 2. So, a raised to 5 minus 2 is equal to a raised to 3, or a raised to the third power. So, third law of exponent, power of a power rule. For any real number m and integers x and y, when you are raising m raised to x by another power, which is y, all you need to do is to multiply the exponents. So, m raised to x times y. For example, a squared raised to the third power is just equal to a raised to 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. So, a raised to the 6th power. Another example, a squared over b cubed raise everything, raise that fraction to the second power, ang answer. So, A, ang exponent ni A ay magiging 2 times 2, while B magiging 3 times 2, which is equal to A to the 4th power over B to the 6th power. Fourth law of exponent, power of a product rule. So, kapag dalawa na yung base, m and n, raised to an integer x, so kailangan parehong bases, yung dalawang base ay i-raise mong pareho sa exponent. So, m raised to x and n raised to x. Example, 2ab raised to 3. So, dito, yung 2, you'll need to raise 2 to the 3rd power. Ganon din si A, and ganon din si B. So, final answer, 2 raised to 3 is just equal to 8. So, 8a cubed, b cubed. Fifth law of exponents, power of a quotient rule. So, kahawig lang din ito ng fourth rule. This case, quotient naman siya. So, m over n, when you're gonna raise that into, by the exponent x. So, same lang din sa power of a product rule. Magiging m raised to x over n raised to x. Example. So, 3 over 2 cubed. So, 3 times 3 raised to 3 and then 2 raised to 3, which is just equal to 27 over 8. So, ano nga ba yung application ng laws of exponent? So, ginagamit siya usually sa multiplication and division of polynomials. Example. So, when we're going to multiply 3xy by 4xz, so, start muna tayo sa numerical coefficients. 3 times 4 is just equal to 12. Tapos, move tayo sa literal coefficients. X times x. So, note that x has an exponent which is equal to 1. So, by product rule, x now will have 2 as its exponent kasi parehong 1 ang kanilang exponent, and 1 plus 1 is just equal to 2. Now, sa y naman, isa lang naman siya, so just copy y, and then z is just isa lang din naman siya, so just copy z. So, final answer is equal to 12x squared yz. Example number 2. 3ab times 4a squared plus 3a minus 5. Let's recall distributive property. So, sa distributive property, the factor will be multiplied to each term of the polynomial. So, 3ab muna tayo. 3abc times 4a squared. That is just equal to 12a cubed bc. Next, 3abc multiplied by positive 3a, that's just equal to 9a squared bc. Okay, ginagamit natin dito yung power rule, ha? I mean, product rule. Next, 3abc times negative 5 is just equal to negative 15 abc. So, that is our final answer. Example number 3. So, ito naman ay binomial times trinomial. So, sa binomial times trinomial, same lang din, distributive property tayo. Then, we're going to combine like terms at after distributing the factors. So, let's start with m times m squared. That's gonna be m cubed. So, product rule pa rin yan. M times 3m, that's just 3m squared. M times 7, that's 7m. Negative 4. So, tapos na tayo sa m. So, next term naman tayo ng factor ng binomial. That's gonna be negative 4. Negative 4 times m squared is just equal to negative 4m squared. Negative 4 plus Negative 4 times 3m, that's negative 12m. And lastly, negative 4 times positive 7 is just equal to negative 28. Note that 3m squared and negative 4m squared are like terms, so let's combine them. Also, 7m and negative 12m, like terms din sila, so combine din natin sila. Final answer, m cubed. Tapos, when we combine 3m squared and negative 4m squared, the answer is just negative m squared. And when we combine 7m and negative 12m, that's negative 5m. Then copy negative 28. So this is our final answer. So aside from multiplication of... So division of polynomials. Example, divide 4x raised to the 8th power plus 6x to the 6th power minus 2x raised to the 4th power minus 10x squared divided by 2x squared. So how do we do that? First, every term must be divided by the divisor. So, 4x raised to the 8th power, dinivide natin siya by 2x squared. Same with the second term, the third term, and the last term. So, divide natin isa-isa. So, 4 divided by 2 just equal to 2. Then, using quotient rule, it's x raised to the 8th power. So, minus lang yung exponent. 8 minus 2 is just equal to 6. Then, next, plus. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Tapos, 6 minus 2 is just equal to 4. Kaya 4 na yung exponent. Next, negative 2 divided by 2 is just equal to 1. We don't write 1 in front of, we don't write 1 as a numerical coefficient of a term in a polynomial. So, balik tayo sa x. 4 minus 2 is just equal to 2. Last, negative 10x squared over 2x squared. 10 divided by 2 is just equal to 5. Then, note here, si x squared at x squared, 2 minus 2 is just equal to 0. So, technically, it's x equals to 0. Note, any number raised to a 0 is just equal to 1. So, it's gonna be negative 5 na lang. So, negative 5 dahil 10 divided by 2. Last example, how do we divide a polynomial, for example, this trinomial, by a binomial? So, first, we write it like this. So, familiar kayong lahat sa form na to. Ginagamit natin to noong elementary tayo. So, first step, the first term of the dividend, or yung trinomial natin, must be divided by the first term of the binomial. So, 15n squared divided by 3n, that's gonna be 5n. So, lagay natin siya sa taas. Then, katulad din ng steps before when dividing whole numbers. So, the quotient must be multiplied by the divisor. So, 5n times the binomial 3n minus 4, which is equal to 15n squared minus 20n. Okay, note, dinistribute natin yon. So, 5n times 3n, tapos 5n times negative 4. Next, we'll have to subtract. So, subtracting the binomial, the first two terms of the trinomial, tapos yung minus natin ng product. So, the answer is 18n. So, 15n squared and minus 15n squared is just equal to 0. Negative 2n minus negative 20n is positive 18n. Now, bring down negative 24. Then, repeat the process. So, first term, of the resulting binomial divided by the first term of the divisor. So 18n divided by 3n is just equal to positive 6. Then positive 6 divided by the divisor is just equal to 18n minus 24. And 18n minus 24 minus itself is just equal to 0. So yung final answer natin here is 5n plus 6. I know this video contains a lot of topics. Medyo nalilito siguro kayo ngayon. Pero all you need to do kasi is practice, practice, and practice. Makukuha nyo rin yung process, mamamaster nyo rin yung concepts. And huwag kayong mahihiyang magtanong sa inyong mga teachers. Okay? See you next time. Bye!